Welcome back to the channel, my fellow weirdos and freaks of nature. Now, if you've ever felt like you were born to stand out in a world of basic, today is your day. We're about to dive into some seriously bizarre DNA traits. Traits that might make you look a little strange. But guess what? They could also turn you into a living superhero. You may not be able to shoot webs from your wrists, but you might be able to see colors no one else can, or hear things from miles away. Sounds like a superpower to me, right? So sit back, relax, and get ready for a roller coaster ride through the weirdest, most powerful DNA quirks Mother Nature has ever cooked up. Trust me, it's gonna be a wild one. Let's kick things off with a genetic anomaly that will make you the Picasso of the human race: tetrachromacy. This isn't just some science fiction mumbo-jumbo. Tetrachromacy is a real-life superpower that gives certain people the ability to see up to 100 million colors. Yep, you heard that right, 100 million. The average human can only see about 1 million colors, but these genetic freaks can perceive shades so subtle that they'd make a rainbow look like it was painted with crayons. Imagine going into a hardware store and picking out the exact shade of teal that no one else can see. You'd be the Picasso of Pinterest, the king or queen of color matching. Forget about being colorblind in a world of bland beige. This is the DNA equivalent of the ultimate art critic. Don't believe me? Just ask any of the rare humans who have tetrachromacy. For them, every color has a vibrancy that the rest of us can only dream of. If you've ever dropped something heavy on your foot and felt like you were dying for 20 minutes, you know how fragile our bones can be. But for some people, their bones are more dense than a brick wall. Seriously, talk about built-in armor. It's called osteogenesis imperfecta. And while it makes bones fragile in some people, in others, it gives them super dense, nearly unbreakable bones. Picture this. You're in a bar brawl, and you take a hit. Everyone else is wincing in pain, but you? You barely even flinch, because your bones are so tough, you could probably be mistaken for a human tank. You may not be able to leap tall buildings in a single bound, but you could probably take a punch like a superhero. The only downside? No cool, I'm invincible monologue while you flex your muscles. But hey, we can work on that. We all know that person who never gets scared. They'll jump out of a plane, go bungee jumping, or walk through a haunted house and not even blink an eye. Guess what? They might have a genetic condition called congenital insensitivity to pain. This means they don't experience pain the way the rest of us do. And it turns out they're also immune to fear. No more sweaty palms before a big presentation. No more cringing when someone tells a spooky story. Fear? What's that? Imagine walking into a horror movie set and just being like, "Is that all you got?" You're the last person to hide behind a couch when a jump scare happens, because, well, it just doesn't scare you. Superheroes could use a bit more of this superpower, right? If you've ever been baffled by someone who can calculate math problems faster than you can say calculator, you've witnessed the magic of savant syndrome. This is a real-life superhero ability where people can possess extraordinary skills like lightning-fast math, perfect musical pitch, or photographic memory. It's like being the human version of a supercomputer, but with way more personality. Imagine playing chess against a grandmaster and realizing halfway through that you're outmatched by someone who doesn't even know they're playing the game on hard mode. These individuals' brains are hardwired to excel in very specific areas, making them the superheroes of niche expertise. Just like any hero, they might not have all the powers, but what they do have is super in its own right. How about being able to heal faster than Wolverine without the adamantium? This is a rare but fascinating genetic quirk, hyper healing. Some people with this ability can heal from cuts, bruises, and even broken bones at an astonishing rate. These individuals might cut their finger and find it healed by the next day. No band-aids required. Now, this doesn't mean they're immune to everything. It's not like they can survive a bullet wound, but still, who wouldn't love a super fast recovery time after a rough day at the gym? Seriously, if you could heal that fast, you'd be getting in and out of the emergency room like it was a luxury spa. Some people have the uncanny ability to sense the direction of north, much like a living, breathing compass. This rare genetic ability, called magnetoreception, allows certain individuals to detect the Earth's magnetic field. It's as if they're walking, talking GPS systems, able to navigate the world without ever needing a map. So next time you're lost in the woods or stuck in an unfamiliar city, you can just tap your inner compass and poof, you'll be back on track. Forget Google Maps, this is the next level of navigation. We've all seen the athletes with seemingly supernatural abilities. Runners who hit speeds faster than you can blink, or weightlifters who make lifting a 300-pound dumbbell look like child's play. Well, it turns out there's a genetic reason for that. Some people have a mutation in a gene called ACTN3 that makes their muscles function more efficiently, allowing them to hit those incredible speeds and strength levels. Imagine sprinting the 100-meter dash in under 9 seconds, or lifting twice your body weight with a single arm. Sounds like a superhero, right? These genetic freaks are proof that sometimes super strength doesn't need to come from a radioactive spider bite. It comes from a genetic mutation and a whole lot of training. There you have it, folks. Whether you've got the power to see a gazillion colors, heal faster than a superhero, or run faster than a speeding bullet, these rare DNA traits make you unique, powerful, and dare I say it, superhuman. Remember, just because you're different doesn't mean you're not special. In fact, your quirks might just be your superpowers, waiting to be unleashed on the world. So stay strange, embrace your inner freak, and who knows, you might just discover that your DNA is the true superhero origin story. Thanks for tuning in, you genetic marvels! If you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss out on another strange and wonderful episode. Stay weird, stay awesome, and we'll catch you in the next one.